Hello, everybody, and welcome back to M&J Games. I am Michael, and today we are looking at another coaster creation, and this is the third that I've looked at by this creator, and it's just called RMC on the Workshop. It is created by Isu or Esau, ESSU 078, and the description just says RMC. So as you can see, this looks almost like something you'd see in No Limits, and the fact that there's just all white around. And so if you're wondering how this has been done, it's just a massive, massive amount of screens that's making up this building. The previous coaster that I looked at by this creator did the same thing. And so it was either Hyper Giga Coaster, I can't remember off the top of my head, but really, really cool. And so as we kind of look around at this RMC, it looks like it's got some, obviously like Zadra inspiration right there. This looks awesome. Can't wait to take a ride on this coaster, but I haven't yet because I wanted to save it for the review. So this part looks awesome right here because it is hard to get a good stall in this game where the coaster actually stalls, because when you go through and smooth it out, it's kind of like you gotta not smooth out a couple of pieces because you don't want that to slightly turn, but really, really cool. And I like this part right here where it's a little bit of a, not necessarily a double down, but that's a cool little element. So this would be a really, really fun RMC coaster to ride in real life. So let's go ahead and take a look at the stats real quick. So everything's all green, which is good, but what I care most about is the actual stats here. 135 feet, so that's about medium height for an RMC. G-forces look good. It's got 4 inversions, 6 airtime hills. There we go. So let's go ahead and take a ride on the coaster. That was awesome. That is the best of the 3 coasters that I've spotlighted by this creator. The first one I did, which was a launch coaster, I forget the company or the manufacturer was supposed to be, but the link is in the description below if you want to check that video out. It was a really good layout. It needed a little bit more smoothing, and then the hyper coaster improved on that, and then this one was really good. Maybe a couple moments that need just a little bit, but the layout is awesome. Overall, really, really smooth. This zero G roll is really good. Really, really awesome. Now let's look at a couple things here. First off, I want to see how long, kind of like what building method was used here. So let's see if we can actually click on the coaster track. There we go. So let's edit coaster. Yeah, so this looks like a 4-meter coaster. Wow, that is tedious. So really, really amazing job. And you can tell just from some of the elements that were in here, like this overbanked, you turn and then you stay overbanked. That is really cool. As I said before, the zero G roll is awesome. I mean, everything in this coaster is great. And then let's look at how this is, wow, excuse me, how this is created. My goodness. Oh, wow. So wooden planks. I have not seen this made out of wooden planks yet. Wow. But I guess doing the wooden planks, you can kind of make it a little bit wider. So how did you get... trying to figure out how there is. Oh, you know what? Because you can't have the supports, looks like we've got another coaster right here. Yep. So it's the Looney Tunes coaster. Because I was wondering how did he get that catwalk on there when there is no is when you have custom supports like this. And let me just delete this for a second. As you can see, there is this Looney Tunes coaster here because when you have custom supports, your main coaster, if you take off the supports, it takes off the catwalk. So that's one of those that I feel like most people wouldn't even notice unless you looked really close. It's like you can see how the track's right there, and it was put right there, so this was pretty close to this track. So that's a really cool way to kind of manipulate and cheat the game in a way. So really, really cool. But yeah, that's it. Really cool layout. I mean, it wasn't a super long coaster, but it also had a lot of really great elements. And then, like I said, I love the custom supporting here. I love the custom zero G roll. Really, really amazing job. And I can't wait to see more from this creator and what you end up doing next. So, thank you guys so much for watching and hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Make sure to hit the like button. Talk to y'all later.